Good evening, and welcome everybody to the Precious Gems Movement, hosted by Diamond VIP Services. My name is Jasmine Smith, and I am very happy to be here to support the owner of this awesome business, Ms. Bainakira. I've had the pleasure of knowing her for many years, and I am very, very proud of her business, the woman she's become, and the entrepreneur she has become. I know that her show will be a success, and I know that her business will continue to be a success and go to as many heights as she wants it to go. I love the idea about her being able to share stories with other Alaskans, entrepreneurs, individuals, etc. And I fully support this movement. I'm pleased to be able to introduce her to the stage. So without further ado, let's please welcome Ms. Bainakira.
Thank you so much, Jasmine. Let's give it up for Jasmine, owner of Bainakira. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, Bainakira, also known as Bainakira. I'm here at the Precious Gems Movement event for Diamonds of Alaska. We got a special guest in the house today. Her name is Molly Blakeley. She was born in Idaho in 1975. She became a resident of Kenai, Alaska. She has 3 kids and a happy life now in Anchorage. And she recently wrote #1 best-selling new release of startups on Amazon called How to Be Fearless in Business. Introducing Miss Molly Blakeley. Give it up for Miss Molly Blakeley, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I'm so glad that you made it. So glad that you're here. So I know that this was kind of a last-minute deal for you, and I just want to thank you for taking time to be here with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Do you want to give them a little synopsis of who you are and all that good stuff?
Okay, they call me a serial entrepreneur. I've started, sold, failed 13 to 14 businesses throughout my lifetime. I'm 45 years old now. Most of them have been in Kenai area. I recently, last year, started a cookie business with alcohol in them. And so they're booze-infused cookies. They're called Molly Bees. You can get them at the brown jugs, and they're actually getting ready to go nationwide. So that brings us to today.
Oh, awesome. So Diamonds of Alaska is a show that basically talks about the bad, the ugly, and the good.
You're just getting down to it.
I am. Let's start out with the bad.
I had a really thriving restaurant bar and 33-room lodge. I decided to go ahead and rent the location across the street and start a restaurant. My goal was to sell the lodge and then only have a restaurant, have about 18 employees, and have a way simpler life. So that was the plan. Well, things were going swimmingly. Everything was going good, and
then the waves came.
And then the waves started rushing in. And what happened is I was really over my head, honestly, because I'm kind of a control freak. And this is something I had to learn. You have to learn to delegate. And I was not delegating well at all. I was like, no, I'll do it, no, I'll do it, no. And then I didn't do it. So the few people that I did delegate to, like I had a personal assistant, and I didn't know had a horrible drug addiction, but I was too busy to notice that was going on. So she was in charge of paying my bills, and she wasn't paying my bills.
Wow.
So I flew a guy into Alaska from another state to go ahead and run my restaurant for me so I could go back to the bar, get it going the way that it needed to be going before with the other restaurant and lodge, and then go on my way, sell it and start the other place. The day that he actually showed up, he learned everything and he decided to go ahead and close down the restaurant, and he cleaned the grill off and then put the greasy rags on top of a cooler, which is hot, and it started a fire, and it burned my restaurant down that night.
Oh my gosh!
And so I was like, well, thank God for insurance. And so I called the insurance people, and they're like, we canceled you last month. You haven't been paying your bill. And I'm like, what?
No.
So within moments, I had lost. I had probably put about $250,000 to $300,000 into that business, and altogether advertising and remodeling and everything. So it was unbelievable. And so that was really, really hard. I sat down on my bar floor and I just started crying, and I gave it all to God. I said, God, you can have this place. I don't even want it. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, it is yours. Like, You just tell me what to do and I will do it. But I'm so over all of this. I'm over every part of it. And I heard, not an audible voice like Molly, but it was like everything you have that you need is in this building. And I just basically ripped my bar apart and just completely remodeled it, rebranded it, had the best summer I'd ever had, and I sold it at the end of the summer.
Let's talk about the good. Because writing a book is definitely good.
Yep.
Selling your business was definitely good.
It was.
So let's talk about something else that's good in your life. How do you just continue to just move forward and be a serial entrepreneur?
You know, I think you have to fail really hard in order to get back up and know that you can do it. And I have no fear. That's why I named it Fearless in Business, because you really have to just try with all your might to get things done that you want to do. Right now, my life is great. My book is published at 2 different publishers that wanted me, which was incredible. And getting #1 news bestseller on Amazon was crazy.
Cool.
That was really neat, you know. And then my cookie business is blasting off right now. I mean, I can't even believe it.
Yeah, let's talk about those cookies for a second.
Okay.
Now, I don't drink alcohol anymore. Thank you, Jesus. I've been sober for nearly 7 years now.
Congratulations.
But I just want to know about these cookies.
Sure.
What inspired the cookies with the booze in it?
Yeah.
And what kind of booze do you use?
So, I owned a bar, and when you do the transfer of the liquor license, they have to buy all their own liquor. You cannot transfer the liquor. So it all went in my garage. Well, my son and I decided to do a taco truck last summer, a halibut taco truck. And we were having the best time ever, but people wanted something sweet. And I thought, oh, let's throw together some cookies and see how those go. And I was like, and I'm gonna put brandy in them. And then I was looking up all about like the alcohol cooks out. So there's no alcohol. You can't get a buzz off my cookies.
You mean I can eat your cookies and not get drunk?
You can't.
It wouldn't be like a relapse if I ate your cookies?
It was all off of the basis that a lot of people don't realize that vanilla extract is actually made of vodka. And so I learned all that. I went on YouTube, I did a whole bunch of research, and I learned how to make all my own extracts out of all the different boozes. So I did that, and then I got featured on BuzzFeed.
Nice.
From that moment on, things kind of skyrocketed.
Oh yeah.
Stores wanted me, coffee shops, restaurants, everything, and so right now I'm in the middle of expansion. I was hand scooping every single one, about sometimes 500 cookies a day.
Oh.
And I had my son got to skip school and help me some of the days, but now I actually have a cookie co-packer, which is like a cookie factory that will be making them for me, and we're going to be rolling out. Bill's Distributing is actually going to be distributing for me, and they're even putting my logo on one of the sides of their truck, so I'm pretty pumped.
Oh, that is so awesome. So I'm so excited right now because these are the kind of people that live in Alaska. Serial entrepreneurs that are just kicking butt and taking names. So let me ask you, do you have any words of motivation for the young people?
100%. The thing is, don't be afraid. Like, if you fail, then you just buck up and do it again. Like, you just keep on going. And it's just that simple. Like, you know, my cookie business, I started with 150 bucks.
Nice.
I mean, you don't need millions of dollars. If you have millions of dollars, you can do something, you know, a little fancy or whatever, but you don't have to.
Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today at the last minute.
Thank
You
you
are
so
awesome.
much.
Your story is very inspiring. So I want to thank you again for coming. Everybody, let's give it up for Molly Blakeley. Woo! Be sure to check out her book on Amazon, Fearless in Your Business. And you can also find her.
You can find me at mollyblakely.com or mollybees with a Z.com to get some cookies.
All right, thank you so much, Miss
Thank
Molly.
you.
Thank you. Right on. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching and being here for the Precious Gems movement. My name is Bayina Kira, also known as Bayina Candy. Smooches. We are saluting ROzi, the Alaska Hip Hop Award Female Artist of the Year, right here, okay? So, what are some of your favorite memories in regards to your music here in Alaska as an artist?
Favorite memories?
Yeah.
Honestly, working with this guy right here.
Oh, okay.
Really. Like, he's made me a better artist. When I first came in here, I was nervous as heck. I was excited, extremely excited, but very, very nervous. But he's just so cool. He's just like, he's always told me, because I was always trying to be like, I gotta stay in the lines, I gotta follow the rules. And he's like, there's no rules. There's no rules. I was like, all right, shoot. He's made me like think out the box like that, because I'm always like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. So honestly, in here, favorite memory is just learning how to be a better artist from this guy.
That's nice. What was the feeling like when you won the Alaska Hip Hop and R&B Female Rap Artist of the Year award?
It was such a good feeling, again, because I came from a place where there's 160 people that live there. Literally 160 people. So coming from that spot where I thought that nobody was ever going to hear anything that I had to say. Nobody was going to listen to somebody from a village in Alaska. Like, nobody, like, who's going to listen to that?
What do you think happened? Look what happened to Jewel. It can happen.
I remember thinking when I was 18, I was like, this is the last time that I am going to be, you know, so isolated and nobody knows about anything I'm doing. I'm not on the internet. I didn't have social media. Like, you know, this is it.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you manifested your dream.
I mean, it felt
That's
impossible.
just straight manifestation, because, you know, that's exactly what you wanted to do. You wanted to go from nobody knowing what you thought, what you're thinking, and now everybody does, because you got an award for it, and we love it. Some people give up.
Don't stop.
You
Don't
know?
stop.
Some
Like,
people give
whatever
up.
you
Don't give
stop.
up. Don't give
stop.
up. What kind of impact do you want your music to have in Alaska?
I just want people to feel it. You know, I just want people to really connect and get something out of it. You know, I've made some ignorant songs, and I really hope people didn't get anything out of that. But I made a song called Understand Me. I had a lot of people tell me understand me, made them cry.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I gotta make people cry.
Well,
So
you
I
know.
guess, I don't know, I gotta make you feel. I
Yeah.
gotta make you feel. So I think, you know, moving forward, I think I want to make people feel really hard. Like, I don't, you know, whether it's happy, whether it's sad, you know, whether it's like angry, but, you know, let's change that or something. I don't know. I just want people to feel.
Thank you guys so much for your time. I'm
you.
so glad that you invited me down. I want people to know that you are ROzi, a diamond of Alaska.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah, and thank you, Money, for everything.
Thank
You
you,
know,
my pleasure.
we got diamonds all around up in here.
Absolutely.
Diamonds,
Right.
baby,
So we
diamonds.
got ROzi and Money on the track, Shoestring Studios. My name is Baina Candy, and you're watching Diamonds of Alaska. Smooches. I'm from Alaska, bitch, and you know it. From San Diego, I show it. I got all the hips, I got all the skips, I got all the trips, and you know it. What? Money on the track. What? ROzi. What? Diamonds of Alaska. What? Right here. AK, get down. 907, in your town. Hi everybody, it's me, Baina Kira, also known as Baina Candy. I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving and thank you so much for following all of my pages. It's a lot of them, so thank you for following. I would also like to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube page and definitely pay attention to all the Precious Gem Movement events that are coming up in the next year. I'm happy to have the Upper One Studios as my closed set sponsor and the Anchorage Chamber of Commerce as my public event sponsor. I am just so excited about the new year and everything that's happening. Be sure to check out the Diamond VIP Services website. It's diamondvip.services. You'll find all of our upcoming events there, including the Green Christmas Holiday Party and many more soon to be put onto the website, so you can find out all that information. And I just wanted to thank you all for watching all of the new content that you're seeing on the Baina Candy Show Facebook page. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I made my first sweet potato pie last night and it was the bomb. So, happy Thanksgiving. Smooches.